If you're over 50 and still trying to follow the same old health advice, eat less, exercise more, avoid fat, trust your meds, there's a good chance you're being led in the wrong direction. So these outdated ideas can actually make you sicker, not healthier. So I'm going to walk you through some of the biggest mistakes people make that silently wreck their health after 50. Now, most doctors won't tell you any of this, by the way. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to stop doing and what to start doing. You ready? Okay. Now, I don't want you to worry. This isn't some fringe advice. I'm not going to go crazy. I just want to back this up with biology, real life experience, and of course a dose of common sense. So whether you're trying to lose weight, get more energy, or just live longer with less pain, grab a pen. Now, these are mistakes that could be costing you your health. So if we take a look at these, I will go through 5-6 of these to help you. And the first one is living in a stress-filled environment. Now, chronic stress is toxic. So if you're in a constant state of worry, it affects your sleep, your hormones, and even your gut. I used to live in a state of constant worry all the time until I started doing daily meditation. And this practice, along with breath work, has made a world of difference. Even just doing it for 20 minutes a day or walking out in nature will lower your cortisol and help your body reset. Next point, not exercising in the right way. Now, exercising isn't about punishing workouts anymore, especially after 50. What your body needs is consistency. Movement that lowers cortisol, like walking, gentle resistance training, and of course, do this regularly. Forget the high heart rate sessions every day. Train smarter, not harder. Next up, being deficient in some key nutrients. So let's talk nutrients, specifically the top 3 you're probably missing. And you may have guessed the first one, vitamin D3. This isn't just about bone health. Vitamin D3 affects over 10% of your genes. Most of people need way more than the recommended 600 international units. Therapeutic doses, by the way, start at 10,000 international units or more, especially if you're fighting, say, autoimmunity, chronic fatigue, or having mood issues. Sunshine is always best, but most people don't get enough. Secondly is magnesium. Now, this mineral is responsible for over 300 processes in your body, including energy, sleep, and heart function, and of course blood sugar. Now, almost everyone's deficient in this, so without magnesium, vitamin D doesn't work very well, and neither does your heart. Finally, zinc. Critical for immune function, hormones, and wound healing. Like magnesium, most people don't get enough from food alone. So these 3 work together, and if you're taking vitamin D but are low in magnesium and zinc, your vitamin D will not work properly. Next up, overloading on calcium and iron. So too much calcium can harden your arteries, especially without magnesium to regulate it. So skip calcium supplements and focus on leafy greens and seeds instead. Now, what about iron? Well, unless you are iron deficient, you probably don't need extra. Iron builds up in the body and it does oxidize like rust in your organs. Read the labels and avoid iron-fortified processed foods. And if you've ever felt sluggish or inflamed, iron overload could be the silent cause. Now, if you're concerned about it, get it checked out and confirm it. Avoiding salt, the good kind. Now, low-salt diets can actually make things worse. The key is using sea salt, which contains over 80 minerals, not processed table salt. Low salt equals low energy, poor sleep, and high stress. So if you are salt sensitive, it is likely a potassium deficiency, not a salt problem. Now, potassium is also crucial. Most people need over 4,700 micrograms a day, but barely get half of that. It regulates your heartbeat, energy, and muscle function. Next one is cutting cholesterol without understanding it. So one of the biggest myths is that cholesterol is bad. Well, the truth is, every single sex hormone, like testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, is made from cholesterol. Your brain needs it. Your gut needs it. Your hormones depend on it. So where do you get it? Whole foods, eggs, butter, full-fat dairy. Cutting cholesterol or taking statins without a good reason can make your hormone problems worse, especially during menopause and andropause. By the way, your body makes 75% of your cholesterol. Next up, eating too much starch, sugar, and processed carbs. We all know sugar is bad, but starch is the hidden problem. Wheat flour, modified food starch, and enriched grains are all but just blood sugar bombs, if I can use that term. This leads to insulin spikes, weight gain, and fatty liver, even if you're not eating sweets. Next up, snacking too often. Now, every meal you eat, it spikes insulin. Snacking all day keeps insulin high, which blocks fat burning. Eating 2 or 3 meals a day with breaks in between, it gives your body time to reset. So combine these with a lower carb diet and you can reverse insulin resistance, burn fat, and get your energy back. Next up, ignoring protein. This is king. So your protein intake is the top priority. Your muscles, your immune system, and your organs need it to repair. And after 50, we naturally lose muscle. So unless we intentionally keep protein high, junk food is nearly protein-free. So, you decide. Focus on grass-fed meats, eggs, and even organ meats like cod liver. And if you don't like liver, cod liver is mild and packed with vitamins A, D, and omega-3s. Now, the next is not supporting your gut microbiome. So your gut isn't just digestion. It's your second brain. Your gut microbiome makes hormones, controls inflammation, and supports immune health. So one course of antibiotics can wipe out bacteria that may never grow back. So what do? So start by feeding your gut. Eat fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt. Or you can take high-quality probiotics. And try and stay away from unnecessary antibiotics, because these kill off your microbiome. Next, understanding the root cause of autoimmune disease. Autoimmune diseases are exploding. And it's not just genetics. The combo of chronic stress, low vitamin D, gut damage, and viral or microbial infections is the real trigger. Stressful events like a divorce or a job loss, they often precede an autoimmune flare-up. What is the real fix? Support your autoimmune system with nutrients, reduce your stress, and improve your gut, and move more. Exercise helps lower stress hormones like cortisol and boosts immunity. So, what is the solution to improving your health over 50? Well, if you're over 50, you don't have time to waste on the wrong strategies, right? Your health won't be fixed by another pill or a fad diet. You need nutrient-dense foods, smart exercise, reduced stress, and better gut health. Now, you know the biggest mistakes and how to fix them. So what's the next step? Watch for the next videos on the best foods to eat after 50. And I'll break it down food by food, and we'll see you soon. If this video helped, like and subscribe, and in the comments, let me know which of these mistakes are you making that you should be correcting. Looking forward to talking. Bye.